Have you ever stopped to wonder, once you hit 70, how much time might you really have left? Every year feels more precious. And whether we like it or not, our bodies often start sending us quiet little messages about our future. You've probably noticed, some people in their 70s are still out hiking, laughing, and chasing grandkids around the yard, while others seem to slow down, battling fatigue, aches, and ongoing health problems. So what's the difference? It's not just luck. It's not just genetics. There are very specific measurable signs backed by science that can give you a surprisingly accurate picture of how well you're aging, and maybe even how many more healthy years you could have ahead. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 scientifically proven signs that can predict longevity after 70. These aren't myths, old wives' tales, or wild guesses. They come straight from medical research and decades of observation in people who live long, vibrant lives. And here's the best part. These signs aren't set in stone. Once you know what to look for, you can take real steps to improve them starting today. So stick with me until the end, because the last sign is the one most people overlook, and improving it could change not only how long you live, but how good those years feel. Before we begin, a quick favor. If you believe that knowledge is power when it comes to aging well, give this video a like. It helps spread these important messages to more seniors across the country. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, so you never miss a video that could improve your health and independence. Alright, let's get into it. Sign number 1, your walking speed. When people think about living longer, they usually talk about diet, exercise, or family history. And yes, those things matter. But here's something you might not have heard before. How fast you walk is one of the clearest windows into your overall health after 70. Researchers have found over and over again that seniors who maintain a moderate to brisk walking pace live longer and enjoy more active, independent lives compared to those who slow down significantly with age. Why? Because your walking speed reflects so many different systems in your body: muscle strength, joint flexibility, heart and lung function, even brain health. Let me introduce you to Joe and Frank, both 75 years old. Joe takes a walk every morning. His stride is steady, his posture is tall, and he moves with purpose, whether he's crossing the street or keeping up with friends at the park. Walking feels effortless for him. Frank, on the other hand, used to be active but has gradually slowed down. His steps are shorter, his breathing gets heavier, and he sometimes feels unsteady. He avoids stairs and takes more breaks. Joe's walking speed tells us his body systems are still firing on all cylinders. Frank's slowdown, however, could be an early warning sign of weaker muscles, reduced circulation, joint stiffness, or even the beginning of neurological issues like Parkinson's or early dementia. Here's the encouraging part. Walking speed is not just fate, it's something you can work on. Start with short, daily walks. Add in gentle strength training, balance exercises, and stretches. Even small changes, like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, can keep your stride strong and your independence intact. Because the truth is, the pace at which you move through life often predicts how long you'll keep moving. Sign number 2, your grip strength. This one surprises people. How firmly you can squeeze someone's hand may reveal more about your overall health than you think. A strong grip isn't just about your hands. It's a sign of healthy muscles throughout your body, good circulation, and a well-functioning nervous system. Studies have even linked stronger grip strength to a lower risk of chronic diseases and a longer lifespan. Meet Robert, age 78. He's kept up light weightlifting, daily walks, and hands-on hobbies like gardening. His handshake is still firm, he opens jars without trouble, and he can carry heavy grocery bags with ease. Then there's Walter, also 78. He's noticed he can't twist open bottle caps like he used to. His grip feels weaker when he carries his briefcase, and sometimes he drops heavier objects. He brushed it off as just getting older, but in reality, his grip weakness is a warning. He's losing muscle mass, which could eventually lead to frailty, falls, and less independence. The good news? Muscle loss can be slowed or even reversed at any age. Simple habits like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, doing wrist curls, or carrying light weights can rebuild your strength. Even everyday tasks like cooking, cleaning, or yard work keep those muscles engaged. So here's a quick self-check. Grab a friend or family member and give them a handshake. Does it feel as strong as it did a few years ago? If not, it's time to start rebuilding that strength, because how well you hold on to things today could determine how well you hold on to your independence tomorrow. Sign number 3, your balance and stability. You might not think much about balance until you start losing it. But here's something important. Your ability to stay steady on your feet is a powerful indicator of both your current health and your future independence. Doctors sometimes use a simple test. Stand on one foot for 10 seconds. If you can do it easily, that's a great sign your muscles, nerves, and inner ear are working together well. If you wobble, grab onto something, or can't hold the position for long, it could mean your stability and possibly your brain health is slipping. Why does this matter so much? Because poor balance isn't just an inconvenience. It's a major risk factor for falls. And falls are one of the leading causes of injury and hospitalization in seniors over 70. Let me share Margaret's story. She's 74, loves gardening, and spends time walking her dog daily. Her balance is sharp because she regularly practices gentle yoga and Tai Chi. She moves with confidence, whether she's reaching for a top shelf or stepping onto a curb. Her friend Linda, however, doesn't do much physical activity. She's noticed that she sometimes sways when she bends over, and she's had a few close calls tripping over rugs. Her doctor warned her that even one serious fall could lead to a long recovery or loss of independence. The good news? Balance can be trained at any age. Simple moves like standing on one leg while brushing your teeth, walking heel to toe across the room, or practicing slow turns can make a huge difference. And if you add light strength training and core exercises, you'll protect not only your balance but your overall mobility. Think of your balance as a silent promise your body makes to you. I'll keep you steady, so you can keep living the life you love. Sign number 4, your resting heart rate. This one's a quiet but powerful sign. Your resting heart rate, the number of times your heart beats per minute when you're calm, can reveal how efficiently your heart is working. For most healthy adults, a resting heart rate between 60 and 80 beats per minute is considered normal. But in seniors, a slightly lower rate, if you're active, often means your heart is strong and doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood. Meet Harold, age 72. He's not a marathon runner, but he walks daily, does light strength training, and enjoys yard work. His resting heart rate is a steady 64 beats per minute. His doctor says it's a sign of good cardiovascular fitness. Then there's Ed, same age but more sedentary. His resting heart rate hovers around 85 to 90. It's not dangerous yet, but it means his heart is working harder even when he's just sitting. Over time, that extra strain can increase the risk of heart problems. You don't need fancy equipment to check this. Just place 2 fingers on your wrist or neck, count your beats for 30 seconds, and double the number. If it's consistently high, it's worth talking to your doctor and finding ways to gently boost your fitness. Even simple activities, like dancing in the kitchen, taking the stairs, or playing with grandkids, can help strengthen your heart. Because a strong, efficient heartbeat is like a well-tuned engine. It keeps you going longer with less wear and tear. Sign number 5, your lung capacity. How easily you breathe can tell you a lot about your health. Lung capacity, the amount of air your lungs can hold, tends to decline with age, but the rate of decline can predict how active and independent you'll remain. Here's a quick self-test. Take a deep breath in, hold it, and slowly release. If you can't take in much air or get short of breath after mild activity, it may mean your lungs aren't working as efficiently as they could. Think of Sharon, 76, who still goes on weekend hikes with her family. She's never smoked, and she keeps her lungs strong with daily walks, deep breathing exercises, and occasionally swimming. Contrast that with Bill, who gets winded walking from the living room to the kitchen. He's smoked most of his life, doesn't do much physical activity, and his lung capacity has shrunk dramatically. Improving lung function isn't about running marathons. It's about consistent, gentle activity that makes you breathe deeply. Singing, swimming, yoga breathing, or even blowing up balloons for the grandkids can help expand and maintain your lung power. Because here's the truth, when you can breathe well, you can live well. Sign number 6, your cognitive sharpness. We all have the occasional senior moment, but ongoing changes in memory, problem solving, or focus can reveal a lot about your future health. Cognitive sharpness is one of the strongest predictors of both longevity and quality of life after 70. The brain is like a muscle, it needs regular stimulation to stay strong. Reading, learning a new skill, doing puzzles, or even having deep conversations can help keep neural connections alive and well. Take Eleanor, 80 years old. She plays bridge twice a week, reads historical novels, and recently started learning Italian just for fun. Her mind is quick, her memory is sharp, and she's socially active, protective factors for brain health. Her neighbor George, also 80, spends most days in front of the TV. He rarely challenges his brain, and lately he's been forgetting names, appointments, and simple tasks. Here's the encouraging news. It's never too late to give your brain a workout. Even changing small routines, like using your non-dominant hand to brush your teeth or taking a new route on your walk, forces the brain to adapt and grow. Because the sharper your mind stays, the more fully you can enjoy and remember every moment you're given. Sign number 7, your sense of purpose. This one might be the most overlooked, yet the most powerful. Having a reason to get up in the morning can actually extend your life. Studies show that seniors with a strong sense of purpose, whether it's caring for family, volunteering, pursuing hobbies, or mentoring others, live longer and report better mental and physical health. Let's talk about Betty. At 73, she's a retired teacher, but she still tutors kids in her neighborhood. She wakes up excited to help, feels connected to her community, and has a smile ready for everyone she meets. Compare that to Ron, 74, who retired and slowly drifted into isolation. With no real goals or daily structure, his mood and energy declined. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand, it just has to matter to you. It could be tending a garden, caring for a pet, creating art, or supporting a cause. Purpose gives you direction, boosts your immune system, lowers stress, and, yes, can add years to your life. Because in the end, it's not just about living longer, it's about living better. Closing message. These 7 signs, walking speed, grip strength, balance, resting heart rate, lung capacity, cognitive sharpness, and sense of purpose, are like a health report card you can check anytime. The more you work to improve them, the better your chances of living not just more years, but more good years. So don't wait for someday. Start today. Take a short walk, call a friend, practice standing on one leg, try a new hobby. Small steps now can lead to a stronger, happier, more vibrant you in the years ahead.